Hello guys, this is video number 5. In this video we are going to show how can we get input from the user. This is very important in programming. That means if user try to get or put some value in the input field, then how can we get the value from the input section. So we are going to our PyCharm. Now let's create a new file. Just name it getting user input from user. So here I just put try to write some code. Here I want to print some student info, which is very easy to understand for you. Here I just print student info. I just get another print function and just try to print here some dash. In the fifth line I just try to print name of someone. Suppose here I just set a static name, just a static name. In this one we just print age of the user. Here I can print CGPA of the user. In this line I just set a static value. Here name, age and CGPA are static. When we just run our code, you can see this is the output now. So our goal is to get the value from the user and set it here. Here the value is now static. Now we are going to get the user input and set here. Now we have to take a variable first where we set our user input. We are not going to write like this. We are using input function today. So now we are going to use input. This is for age, just taking the variable first, and this is for CGPA variable. So now we have used our input function for these three variables. For the name one, we just type name equal input input, which is a function. This function basically allows you to enter some value or allows you to input some value. Our user can input the value to the compiler. So now in this input function we are going to set our string. You can set different types of string here. I just type enter your name. For the age we're doing same thing, enter your age. In the CGPA we are going to do the same thing, input between the double quotation, enter your CGPA. Okay, fine. Now we are going to run our code. Just run and select the program name. So let's check our output. You can see here the cursor is blinking. That means you can input here. Suppose I just type my name or John. When you click enter, it will go to the next portion. That means you can enter your age here. After entering your age, when you click enter, this will go to the third variable where you need to input your CGPA. So now here we need to set our value in our static code. After getting the input from the user, we can set in our code where we can or where we need to use. Here again I want to clear you something, or how can we get the value and set it to the our variable. So again we are going to our output. Suppose here when you type your name from the input field, then it will set up here in the name variable. When you type your age, it will save it to the age variable. Similarly, the CGPA will be saved to the CGPA variable. Now all the information are saved here. So now you can use this variable anywhere in the code. So now I am going to use my name variable in the code. In line number 7, where I want to print the name of the student. Here name is string, so I use the plus sign before the name variable, and age is integer, so that's why I use comma before the age variable. Similarly, in the CGPA section, CGPA line, I just use comma before the CGPA variable. So in this way you can get the value from the user and store the value to a variable. Then you can use the variable anywhere in the code. So now I am going to rerun my code. Just run the code. There you can see it successfully compiled and give permission to input. There I just type a demo name and her age and CGPA of the student. So it will print all the information. Here you can see name, age and CGPA. So in this way you can get the value from the user and print it like this. So this is very important topic.